Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Here's every day's video. So, new brewery for the channel, I'm almost positive. Angry Chair, this one's courtesy of Gregory. Thanks so much, Gregory, I really appreciate it. So, this is Imperial German Chocolate Cupcake Stout, coconut, cacao, vanilla beans, and lactose. I think it's around 10% ABV. And yeah, cool can art. I think that's all I want to say about it. That is a full fill. That is, man, that is like literally as full as you can get. That's incredible. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but even with that little bit that popped out, the fill is like exactly where the opening is. That's remarkable. All right, so yeah, I was like, when I was pouring, I'm like, is it going to be a still beer or something? But yeah, there's a head on it. It's very dark. Anyway, the beer, or the head itself, is about a quarter of a finger, not quite, but it's mostly sticking to the side of the glass. My hand's already sticky. This is going to be such a sweet beer. And at this point, it's sticking to the side of the glass, and it's basically just the liquid in the center. So there's not a lot of head. It went away quickly. Given the ABV and the adjuncts, I'm not surprised. It's motor oil. It's definitely, that looks like a big stout. Coconut, cacao, vanilla, and lactose. I do get a great amount of chocolate. I really like the amount of chocolate in that. Sweet, a little bit of roast, not much. And I think, like, it doesn't go coffee or anything for me. I do, okay, not in a vanilla police way, but it did take me a sec to get the vanilla. I do get it. It's not a huge thing. Same thing with coconut. It's there. It's just, to me, it's not as obvious as the chocolate. Like, this is a very chocolatey beer, at least for me in the aroma. And even that chocolate, there's some depth to it. It reminds me a little bit of, not fudge. What are those called? They're usually circular. Oh, goodness. I can't think of the name of them, but like definitely fudge, definitely close to fudge, but there's this other thing that I want to call and I can't think of it. Anyway, a little bit of like Hershey syrup, a little bit of milk chocolate, a little bit of dark chocolate. Like it's definitely a complex thing. It's one of those things, the second I stop recording, I'll be like, oh, it's that thing. But yeah, let's see about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Gregory. Hope you're doing well. So, it is sweet, which I love sweet things. It follows the aroma pretty well, but the intensities are different. So I do get chocolate the most, but it's not just chocolate, you know? So the way that chocolate hits in that sweetness and the viscosity, so like it does go a little bit Hershey's chocolate syrup. That fudge thing I can't think of is really in the taste. Those things called something. I just literally watched a video the other day, like how to make them, and I can't believe I can't remember what they are. But anyway, I'll just say fudge. It's so sweet. I don't really go dark chocolate. Maybe that Hershey's Special Dark. Then more of just like a milk chocolate. Like the aroma, but it's a little bit more intense. So chocolate's the dominant thing. The coconut and the vanilla are there more for me, more the taste than the aroma, but they're still definitely not at the level of the chocolate. It makes for a very nice sip, FYI. This is nice. Wow. It has a bigness to it, but it does not. Because again, I think the ABVs are around 10%. I don't like taste alcohol. I don't really even get warming in the chest. It's kind of dangerous that way. As someone who loves sweet things, I really like this. I think this could be too sweet for people. I'm sure that's a thing. I'm sure there's people who try this and are like, oh my God, that's so sweet. But as someone who loves sweet things, I don't think it is. Man, this is good. Little bit of a sweet berry dark fruit thing finally emerging. It's very much what they're calling it. Like this is a very accurately. I also get a little bit of nuttiness. Very, 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 very little, but a little bit. This is one of those as advertised beers, like exactly what they're telling you it is. It is. So if you like these things and you like sweets, I think you would like this. Of course, if you like that kind of cake, you probably like sweets. I would love more coconut and yes, vanilla, but I get them and they're nice. So yeah, this is awesome. Gregory, I really appreciate you sharing this with me. And again, I think this is the first time I've ever had any Angry Chair on the channel. There might have been a collab, but they weren't the ones who brewed it that I did. But I might be mistaken. So I think this is the first proper one. So I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you guys had this one before, what are your thoughts on it? What do you think of this brewery in general? Anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews, both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.